we are going to tell our own experience when we went to somewhere. For instance, perhaps you have ever spent your holiday to one country like me before. So now I would like to invite Seva to
Uh, Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
I will be presenting about traveling the world, and in my presentation, I will be explaining two countries that I visited before. One of them is Singapore. Singapore is my very first country that I visited before, and it was very fun. I visited like 3 times because my homeland was at Batam, so when going there, we can go from ferry for like 45 minutes or so, and if one uses the plane to go there, it will take like 30 minutes or below 30 minutes because it's very close from Batam, okay? From have I visited, the places that I visited most is this statue, which is called the Merlin statue, or it's a representative of a sea lion, and it pumps out water. Most of the times, the visitors will try to catch the water in the photos of their visits to just remember this very usual place that is quite crowded in the place.
Yes.
And there are other two places that is very popular, which is one of them is this building, which is a tree building with a boat on top, which I've seen in photos that is actually a park up there, and it's also a hotel. I've gone in there but never stayed in there. I never stayed like in one day in Singapore, sadly, but yeah, this building is called Marina Bay Sands, and it's developed by Las Vegas Sands, and it's one of world's most expensive innovations, costing around $8 billion measured in Indonesian rupiahs. It's around like 56 trillion or so. I'm not sure. Other than that, there's this. It's like a tree, and it's light up at night. Usually it's pink. When I've gone there, it's usually pink. I've never seen it blue, but I think I've seen it blue on my very recent time on going to Singapore, and it's called Gardens by the Bay. It's also sometimes called Flower Dome and our names, but those two names are more common ones I've heard before. And that's from Singapore. And there's one more country. Actually, I forgot. I forgot this one. This is the latest one that I've gone before. It was when I was going by transit from Batam to Singapore and then to Medan. I've gone there like twice, but on my first attempt from Batam to Medan, transit from Singapore, we didn't able to see this, but on my second we were able, because it was actually, we have to pay to get in, but on the second attempt, we sneaked into this place, which is called the Jewel Changi Airport. I think it's called Jewel in this place. It's like a dome right there. There's water coming from here, and it goes down. You can see, and in the when we gone there, we like take photos and there, and the food is very expensive. And I've also gone from here and also the down part of the jewel, the dome. And in the down part, the down parts of the fountain, there's like a glass that's meant to protect from people from going to the pool that is down there. And if you see here, there's also water from here, and that basically makes it like the water not able to, we cannot see through the glass from the water. And actually, I think I remember I take a photo from here, like down there, and touched the glass and it was very cold. And that's quite much it from Singapore. And to move on to the other country. In this country, I only have one photo because I was too lazy to make other photos. And it's Malaysia. One of the most popular places in Malaysia will be the Twin Tower. It's very big, to be honest. What's it called? I visited it here with my grandmother and my uncle, which is very rare because usually when we travel outside, it will be only my family. But and when I first got to Malaysia, we first went with my grandma and uncle, and then we meet up with my dad and my grandma and my grandma and my uncle gone back to Medan. When I visited Malaysia, I actually stayed there. This is like my second country and my first country that I stayed for quite a long time. I think it's 1 week or 2, I'm not sure. But this is the first place we gone to when we visited Malaysia. And other than that, I think we visited a place for kids, which is Kidzania. It's close to an IKEA, if I remember correctly. And before getting to Kidzania, you first have to fill a fake password, and they give you fake money to do something, which is work jobs, and you get money from doing the jobs. And if you became a customer, you have to give the money to the person that's doing the job. And the job that I've done there is, I think, delivering packages to other jobs, and what's it called? Doing, I think, firefighting, doing like firefighting thing, and becoming a doctor, like a surgeon. And it was kind of scary and nervous, but at the same time, I have to like brave because my mother is a doctor and that kind of stuff. And other than that, I think the most I don't know. They also worked at a salon, but I think I didn't work. That was the first time I became a customer with my sister. Because I have to like let my sister do the job and let me myself being the customer. And my sister was the one that makes my hair on. I don't know. I have to give money, but I scammed her to give back my money. And my most memorable job working there is working at a McDonald's kind of job. It's not like really McDonald's, but when we work there and we actually make burgers, that's also where we actually can grab something from the job and do something with it. Which is we make the burgers and we can eat it. We can bring it back. We have like those what's it called? I don't know, but there's a burger there, and that's also where I decided to learn myself to actually eat the burger. Because usually I hate burgers because I never gone to McDonald's before. And other than Tanzania, there's Genting Highlands. I had just the only thing I remember from Genting Highlands is just walking around, and it's very cold. I had to use my jacket, and the only other thing I remember is my mom buying a very, 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 very expensive watch. I don't know. What I remember, it's like very small. I don't get how it's very expensive. But the only thing I very remember is that I lost my jacket there when going to the toilet, and that's the only thing I remember from going to Genting Islands. Actually, when you go to Genting Islands, you have to ride a cable car. I forgot to explain that. You have to ride a cable car from down here to down there, then go back to and then you use a bus to travel back. And that's where I really realized, wait, where's my jacket? And then that's where my mom just told me, and just the other thing that I like from Malaysia is where we stayed. We ate an omelet. It tastes strangely good. I don't know. I still remember the taste kind of, and I really want to eat it again. But Yeah, I think that's all of it. Oh yeah, just a quick recap. This is me when going to Singapore. Yeah, very small at the time. This is me. This is my sister, and this is when we go on to the Twin Tower. This is my grandma, my uncle, me, and my sister. And this is when we go on to Kidzania. Me and my sister. I was very young. That's why I have pink glasses because I like pink before. But I like. Thank you.